Today we are going to discuss about the goals of marketing. Goals or objectives of marketing. What is the main motive of marketing or main objective of marketing or main goals of marketing? So in general, marketing objectives describes what marketer desires to accomplish through marketing activities. So what actually marketer wants to become or they can provide in the market through the various marketing activities. So marketing objectives usually describes what marketer desires to accomplish through marketing activities. There are several important factors to consider when establishing effective marketing objectives. When setting objectives, it is very important to ensure that objectives are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time specific. In short, we can call it as SMART. SMART, the goals of marketing. At the same time, the objectives will be settled with the help of to ensure these things. The first one specific, second one measurable, third one achievable, fourth one realistic, and fifth one time specific. Okay, so whenever you are going to set the objectives, always you have to keep in your mind the objectives should be in specific. Say for example, if you are going to set the objective of your particular organization, for example, say the organization X, they want to set the objectives for the marketing manager. Okay, they can clearly specify within 1 year, you have to achieve this much of profit. For example, within 1 year, maybe a particular company wants to earn the profit of rupees 1 crore. So whatever you are going to have your objectives, that will be more specific. So see here, the duration specified very clearly, within 1 year. And how much you want to earn the profit? Rupees 1 crore. So like that, you have to specify your marketing objectives. Then second one, it should be measurable. That means you can easily measure that objectives. So measurable terms here, it is quantitative nature, not the qualitative one. So quantitative nature in the sense, usually we can tell, okay, so within 1 year, you want to earn the profit of rupees 1 crore. So rupees 1 crore profit you want to achieve within 1 year. And that objectives will be measurable. So based on your profit, you can measure whether you are achieved your objectives or not. So the objective should be specific, measurable. Third one, achievable. So always marketing objective should be achievable. That means it is able to achieve. For example, you are starting a small company. Maybe monthly profit will be, you are going to earn only 10,000 rupees. But at the same time, if you are going to target or if you are going to set the objective as rupees 1 crore within 1 year you want to earn, is it possible? It is not possible. So whatever objectives we are going to frame, that should be achievable one. And next one, realistic. So you have to see whether it is realistic or not. For example, there are some few marketers. Okay, they will tell, if you drink a particular health drinks, you may become like this or like that. They will give the example. That you can see whether it is possible or realistic one or not. Okay, so that is called realistic in nature. So whatever the objectives you are having, that should be in realistic one and time specific. So your objective should be in time specific. So I gave the example, within 1 year you want to earn the profit of rupees 1 crore. So there the time specific I given. That means the duration will be 1 year only. Within 1 year, I want to earn the profit of rupees 1 crore. So whenever you are going to set the objectives, you should be very, very careful about your objectives. Whether your objectives will be specific, whether it should be measurable, whether it should be achievable, whether it should be realistic and time specific. Okay, so these things only we can call it as SMART objectives: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time specific. The SMART approach allows a business enterprise to effectively manage its marketing operations and also determine how successful they have been and whether they have delivered the particular benefits sought. Now we'll move into the different goals or objectives of marketing. The first and foremost objectives of marketing are to cater the wants and needs of the customer. So we know very well the marketing main focus will be to identify the customer needs and wants. So to cater the wants and needs of the customers, to identify the wants and needs of the customers is the primary objective of marketing. Second one, to improve and maintain image for the product or the business. That is the second objective. To improve the product or business or maintain an image of the products or for the business. Third one, to increase the market share. So any marketing organizations, their main objectives will be, they want to increase their market share. To target and unexplored market. So any marketing objectives, any of the organizations marketing objectives will be to target certain objectives. At the same time, to find out the unexplored market. That means unknown market or not familiar in the market. So that areas you have to find out, you have to identify. So that is the fourth objective, to target and unexplore the market. Maybe that market nobody is concentrating. You may think that, okay, that will give the profits for you. So like that market you have to identify. That is called unexplored market. To target a new market segment in an explored market. Even in the available market itself, you have to focus into the particular group of people only. So to target a new market segment in an explored market. The next one, to build trust and rapport with customer. So to building the relationship, to build the trust and rapport with the customers is very, very important objective of marketing. Because once you created the trust among the consumers, they will be ready to buy your company's products. They are not ready to move for any other competitive products. So that is the reason you have to create the trust and rapport with the customers. To attract new customers and retain existing customers. So this is another important objective of marketing, to attract the new customers and to retain the existing customers. How you are going to retain the existing customers? It may be through the various promotional activities or through the proper customer relationship management or any other means. You can attract the new customers and retain the existing customers. So attracting the new customers, you have to do more promotional activities. You have to give more offers, discounts, and you have to provide the quality products in the market. Like that. To illustrate benefits and introduce products. So the main objectives of marketing will be to explain about benefits of the products to the consumers. To keep on teaching to the consumers regarding what are the benefits they are going to enjoy while purchasing a particular product. And introduce about various products offered by the company to the consumers. That is also one of the main objectives of marketing. To boost sales revenue. So the main objective of marketing will be to increase the profit, to develop new business ideas. Even the objectives of marketing will be to develop the new business ideas also. Then to understand consumer behavior through marketing research. To understand consumer behavior through marketing research. So here the marketing organization, they have to conduct the market research. Through the market research, they have to identify the customers' needs, wants, and requirements, and the customers' demand in the market about your particular products. And what is the consumer behavior pattern? Whether the consumer is occasionally purchasing the product, or frequently is purchasing the product, or seasonally he is going to buy the products, how it is. The consumer behavior pattern, the buying behavior pattern, or spending behavior pattern, you have to understand through the marketing research. Okay, that's all about the aim or objectives of marketing. Once again repeating, so any marketing objectives, it should be based on SMART goals. That is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time specific. And the objectives of marketing will be to cater the wants and needs of the customers, to improve and maintain image of the product or the business, to increase market share, to target an unexplored market, to target a new market segment in an explored market, to build trust and rapport with the customers, to attract new customers and retain the existing customers, to illustrate benefits and introduce products, to boost sales revenue, to develop the new business ideas, to understand consumer behavior through marketing research. That's all about the objectives of marketing, goals or objectives of marketing. The next topic, difference between marketing and selling. Okay, we are going to see the difference between marketing and selling. Okay, what is the meaning of marketing and selling? Marketing, it is satisfying needs and wants through an exchange process. Okay, so marketing, it's satisfying the needs and wants of the customers through an exchange process. So exchange in terms of, it may be in terms of goods to goods or in terms of goods into monetary or any other things. But selling, it only involves exchange of money for goods or service, or an effort to execute the exchange process. An effort to execute the exchange process. So marketing, it is satisfying needs and wants through an exchange process. But in case of selling, it involves exchange of money for goods and services, or an effort to execute the exchange process. Second one, inception. Marketing starts before decision of production of goods or services. So before going to produce the goods as well as services, the marketing starts. Okay. So even the marketing that includes before going to produce the products or services. Okay, you will be conducting the marketing research in order to identify the needs and wants of the customers, in order to identify the demand of the products. We will be conducting the marketing research. And even for production of the goods as well as services, you will be going to procure the raw material from the supplier. So there also marketing it will start. So marketing starts before decision of production of goods and services. But selling emphasizes on sale products and stresses needs of seller. Okay, selling always focus on the sale of products, and it will be going to focus into the needs of the seller. So selling will be focusing on the seller's needs only, but marketing will be focusing on customer satisfactions, customers' needs, customers' wants. Then third dimension, subject matter. Marketing will give importance to satisfaction of consumer wants effectively. Yeah, obviously marketing will be always focusing on consumer wants or consumer satisfaction. But selling emphasis on sale products, to sell the products. And it will stresses needs of the seller. So selling will be focused on the seller's needs. Then the fourth dimension is environment. Marketing has to take into consideration both the internal and external factors of the business. So environment is nothing but the place or the situations or the atmosphere where the marketing activity takes place. That is called as marketing environment here. So here, the marketing concept will take both internal as well as external factors of the business. So internal factors are nothing but inside the organization, what are the factors will be influencing the marketing activities. External factors outside the organization, what are the factors will be going to influence the marketing activities. So marketing has to take into consideration both the internal and external factors of the business. At the same time, selling is concerned with only the internal factors like production and distribution of goods. So selling is focuses on seller's needs and wants. At the same time, it is concerned with the internal factors like production and distribution of goods. Then the next dimension, scope. Marketing is a wider term which includes selling, advertising, customer service, and also the distribution of goods. But in case of selling, it is the part of marketing and it is not a comprehensive term. Okay, so marketing is the wider term and selling is the narrow term. So here marketing includes selling, advertising, customer service, and also the distribution of goods. But in case of selling, we can call it as it is the part of marketing and it is not a comprehensive term. The last dimensions, dynamics. Under marketing, it is an integral approach that utilizes various functional areas of business in order to achieve the long-term objectives. So we can call it as marketing as an integral approach. At the same time, it utilizes the various functional areas of the business in order to achieve the long-term benefit. But in the case of selling, it is short-run oriented and focuses on today's products and markets. So it is selling will be short-term oriented and focuses on today's products and markets. It emphasizes on staying with existing products. So in the selling, what they will focus on in today's market, how you are going to sell the products. Whether the customer will be fully satisfied with your marketing activities or not, they are not going to bother. Their main aim is they want to sell the products to the consumer. That's all. Whether the customer is satisfied or not satisfied, they are not going to bother about that. Okay, that's all about the difference between marketing and selling. Okay, now we are going to see about marketing process. What are the various steps involved in the marketing process? There are 4 steps involved in the marketing process. First one, situational analysis. Second one, marketing strategy. Third one, marketing mix decision. The last one, implementation and control. These are the 4 steps are involved under the marketing process. Situation analysis, marketing strategy, marketing mix decision, implementation and control. The first step will be situational analysis. So what is the meaning of situation analysis? That is, each and every marketing people, they have to analyze the situations, that is environment, that is about the marketing environment. That means identifying opportunities to satisfy unfulfilled customer needs. So what is the main purpose of this situation analysis? In order to identify the opportunities to satisfy unfulfilled customer needs. What makes the customer is not satisfied with the products or services? Okay, then before identifying customer needs, each and every firm needs to understand its own capabilities in which it's operating. That is very important. So before going to identify customer needs, firms needs to understand its own capabilities in which it's operating. Firms needs to analyze the external and internal environment. So external environment we can call it as macro environment, and internal environment we can call it as micro environment. So I said situation analysis is nothing but market environment analysis. So you have to analyze about the marketing environment, both micro as well as macro environment. That is internal as well as external environment. This situation analysis should include past, present, and future aspects. Framework that can be used to add structure to the situation analysis. Framework that can be used to add structure to the situation analysis. What are the framework is required that you have to add to the structure of the situation analysis? So this framework, it includes the framework of the situation analysis. It includes 5C analysis, pest analysis, SWOT analysis. So the first step in the marketing process is situation analysis. That means how you are going to analyze the marketing environment. So marketing environment is nothing but in which surroundings or which atmosphere the marketing activities are takes place. Or which are the factors will be going to influence the marketing activities. The various forces, the various actors which are involved in order to influence the marketing activities. They are called as marketing environment. So situation analysis deals with analyzing of marketing environment. And this situation analysis you can carry out by using these three analyses. 5C analysis, pest analysis, SWOT analysis. Okay, what is the meaning of 5C analysis? The analysis of company, customers, competitors, climate, and collaborators. Okay, collaborators are missing here. You have to add collaborators. So 5C analysis includes company, customers, competitors, climate, and collaborators. Okay, so company itself you have to do the analysis first. It may be the company's vision statement, mission statement, or the policy of the organization, or company's objective. That everything you have to analyze. That is called company first one. Second one, customers. You should identify the customer's needs, wants, and their requirements and their demand, everything properly. So customers demand you can identify through the proper marketing research. Then competitors. So as a marketer, you have to identify who are all your competitors and what are the marketing strategies they are adopting in order to attract more number of customers or in order to capture the more number of customers. That you have to identify. Then climate. So climate here it is nothing but organizational climate. In the organization, what kind of climates are there? What kind of atmospheres are there? So even climate also we can include both internal as well as external. So inside the organization, what is the atmosphere is there? Outside, how many competitors are there for your products? How it is obviously going to affect your marketing activities. So that you have to do the analysis. That is called climate. The last one, collaborators. So collaborators is nothing but the intermediaries who are really helping in order to distribute the products from manufacturing person to the ultimate consumers. They are called as collaborators. So that means marketing intermediaries. These people, they are helping in order to transfer the goods from the product of origin to the destination. So that's all about the 5C analysis. So 5C analysis is nothing but you have to do the complete analysis about company, customer, competitors, climate, and collaborators. That is called 5C analysis. So company includes internal situations, that is within the organization itself. What are the factors is going to affect? That you have to do the analysis properly. And customers, competitors, climate, collaborators, everything is external related one. Then another framework of situation analysis will be pest analysis. That is political, economic, social, and technological. So you have to think about political environment of the country. If a particular country is frequently the political parties are changing, the ruling parties keep on changing, then no marketer will choose that particular kind of countries to go and do the business transactions. Because whenever the government is changing, every time they will change their rules and regulations, their policies, everything. So it will affect the business organization. Same time, the economic situation of the country, whether the people are having the enough money in their hands in order to buy the products or not, whether the country is facing inflation or deflation problem or not. What kind of economic status is there for the particular country? So based on that, the company will choose whether they have to go for doing the business or not. Then social. The social norms, culture, beliefs, values, attitudes of the group of people which they will be following in the particular country. That also will be automatically affect the marketing activities. Then technological. Whether the country is technologically advanced or whether the country is lagging in technological side. That is called as pest analysis. Political, economic, social, and technological. So even you have to analyze about the political party of the country, whether it is keep on frequently changing or it is a stable country. And the economic status of the country, social and technological status of the country. That is about pest analysis. Next one, SWOT analysis. It is nothing but strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. What is the strength of the company? What is the weakness of the company? What are the opportunities are available in the external market? What are the threats are there? Who are the competitors are there? Okay, you have to analyze about these things. That is called SWOT analysis. So under the situation analysis, you are going to analyze about the marketing environment, and it includes both internal as well as external. So that you are going to deal about the 5C analysis, pest analysis, SWOT analysis. Second stage, marketing strategy. The second step, marketing strategy. So once you have identified the best opportunity to satisfy unfulfilled customer needs, a marketing strategy or a strategic plan can be developed. So the marketing strategy is nothing but what kind of strategy you are going to adopt in order to attract more number of customers. So marketing strategy includes market segmentation, then target market strategies, marketing mix decisions. So under the marketing strategy, we are going to discuss about the market segmentation. So segmentation is nothing but dividing the entire market into different groups, and each groups have the unique characteristics. So like that, how to segment the market. So identification of the market that are different from one another. So market segment is important as customers have different needs and wants, and it's impossible to serve them all alike. So first thing, you have to divide the entire market into different groups, and based on each group's uniqueness, you have to choose which group or which segment you are going to serve. You are going to provide the goods or services. Because each and every group of customers, they have different needs and wants, and their expectations will be different. For example, the old age people, they have their different needs and wants. Even the adults, they have the different needs and wants. So which group of people you are going to concentrate, that is very important. Then attractiveness of your market segments. So when you are going to evaluate the attractiveness of your market segment, you should be thinking about the size of the market, competition available in the segment, sales potential, brand loyalty of existing customers in the segment. Okay, these information you can identify through the market research. Okay, so each and every market, they have more competitors. And all the markets, we cannot tell it is the profitable market. If you want to earn the profit, it may be possible if you are going to target the smaller segments that have less competitions. So whenever you are going to identify the market segments, you have to think about the size of the segment, competitions in our segment, sales potential of the market, brand loyalty of the existing customers in the particular segment. These things is very important. And you have to think about the market strategies. The 5 target market strategies are single segment, selective specialization, product specialization, market specialization, and full market coverage. So single segment is nothing but it is known as a concentrated strategy. So they are going to focus into the particular segment only. Take example, Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson company, they are focusing on only the baby products, baby care related products. So that means they are concentrating into only the baby segment. Okay, so a single segment you can concentrate. It may be for smaller companies with limited resources. Only one market segment you have to serve out of all the marketing mix. Selective specialization. It is known as differentiated strategy. That means for each and every market, you have to follow the different marketing strategies, marketing mixes. That is called selective specialization. Then third one, product specialization. It specializes in a particular product. So that company will be preparing only a particular product only. That is called product specialization. The fourth one, market specialization. So market specialization is nothing but the firm has to specialize in a particular market segment and offers an array of different products. So they are going to concentrate particular market segment. At the same time, they will be offering the different variety of products. That is called as market specialization. Then fifth one, full market coverage. It serves the entire market and achieved by a mass market. So full market coverage is nothing but they are, as a company, marketing company, they are going to follow, they are going to sell the products for the entire market, the same products. That is called serve the entire market and achieve by a mass market. And single undifferentiated marketing mix is offered to the entire market. So slight differences will be there in the products or price or packages like that. That is called single undifferentiated marketing mix is offered to the entire market. The next step, marketing mix decisions. So marketing mix includes product, price, place, promotions. So here, in the marketing process, the company has to decide about these marketing mix also. So product in the sense, the brand name, quality of the products, styling of the products, and safety in packaging. Price, what kind of pricing strategies you have to follow, the flexibility in price determination, and what is the price discrimination you are going to show. Place, where you are going to distribute the products, what type of products you are going to distribute, what type of distribution channels you are going to follow in order to distribute the products from manufacturing person to the ultimate consumer. The last one, promotion. So what are the various promotional activities you are going to follow? So you can do the promotions in terms of advertising or sales promotions or publicity or public relations. So what type of promotional activities you are going to follow in order to promote the products in the minds of the customer? That is very important. The last stage in the marketing process are implementation and control. At this point, we assume that the marketing plan has been developed and the product has been launched. So target market they identify, market segment they identify, what kind of products they want to produce, and based on the customer's requirements, everything they found and they produce the products. Okay. So at this point, we assume that the marketing plan has been developed and the product has been launched. As the market changes, marketing mix can be adjusted to accommodate the change, either changing the advertising message or redesign the entire product completely. Implementation is needed to accommodate these changes, and continual monitoring is needed to fulfill customer needs consistently. Control makes sure that the marketing program moves in the direction set for it. So controlling is nothing but you have to fix the standard and you have to see whether you are going to achieve the particular standard or not. That is, you have to measure your actual performance, and that actual performance you have to compare with the what you are going to achieve it. Okay, or what you are having the set, the standard one. So compare your benchmark, compare your actual performance with the benchmark. Are you able to achieve it or not? If you are not able to achieve it, what kind of changes you have to bring in order to meet that objectives? That is called control. That's all about the various steps involved in the marketing process.